What I've noticed a pattern that is off of Dragon Ball fans, a lot of them, you give them a list, you take one hype Z moment, one nostalgic Z moment, put anything in original Dragon Ball higher than it. It worked every time. I might gotta start recording. I wasn't gonna finish this video, but as you can see, it's gonna piss the chat off. These are the top 20 Dragon Ball moments, most iconic moments. And at 16, you got the instant transmission Kamehameha. If you want the further context, at 20 was the Grade 8 transformation. At 19, Bardock the Frieza. 18, Gohan Beast. 17, over 9,000. And then now we at 16. Look at you now.
In instant transmission Kamehameha, Dragon Ball Z.
Not even
Goku's
top
match
10.
against Cell
Lol.
has a ton of cool moves. This one takes the cake. He begins charging up a Kamehameha while in mid-air, which has everyone from his friends to Cell thinking that he'll blow up the planet if he lets it fly.
I probably should do this. My own top 20 iconic moments.
Forms an instant transmission to teleport directly in front of Cell.
I'll be a lawbringer.
The ensuing blast is fired up.
I'll never be a lawbreaker, but I'll drop my own uneducated list.
Number 15, Piccolo's Sacrifice, Dragon Ball Z. Although well established as a hero now, Piccolo begins the series as a villain. After kidnapping Gohan to train for a year, the Demon King's son teams up with the Z
You
fighters
know what? Maybe Dragon Ball is just so peak, there are dead-ass 14 better moments.
to battle the Saiyans when they arrive on Earth.
Something's changed. No matter what happens to you, Gohan, I will always be there to protect you.
Bonds with Gohan during that year spent together, so when Gohan's life is in danger from one of Nappa's attacks, he rushes to stand in the way, taking the attack for his young protege.
You're like the son I never had.
Number 14, Goku goes Super Saiyan 4.
Look at you now.
Dragon Ball GT. Most of the Super Saiyan transformations look alike. Spiky hair of various colors and length. Wash, rinse, repeat.
You know what the best part about this at 14 is? Some people don't think it belongs on the list, and some people think it's too low. But none of these niggas think it's 14. Some people think it doesn't belong on the list. Some people think there's no way it's above Piccolo. And some people think it's too low. Nobody agrees.
However, GT took a different route. After transforming into a golden great ape while battling Baby, Goku loses control of himself. It's only through Pan's efforts and a photo of his friends and family that he's able to regain his sense of self. This also sparks a new transformation, which sees Goku obtain a black spiky-haired, red-furred form dubbed Super Saiyan 4. The form's embrace of the monkey design for the Saiyans and unique color scheme truly helps it stand out, and it left a big impact.
I did notice good old Goku's gotten much stronger.
While GT has a
Yeah, I probably hold Hercule on the list. Fuck it.
lot of issues, this transformation isn't one of them.
Because I
You've
like
gone too
Hercule a
far.
lot. I do.
Now
I
you
like
gotta
the
deal with
champ.
me.
Number 13, Vegito is born.
Oh, yes. Yes. Vegito fans. Look at you.
Dragon Ball Z. Getting Vegeta to help Goku usually proves a Herculean task, no matter the situation.
Look at you now.
What do you call a Vegeta and a Goku?
Who dubs himself Vegito, then goes on to battle Super Buu.
Would you look at me? I'm setting records.
Goku and Vegeta are perhaps two of the most popular DBZ characters, so seeing them combine into one person is truly a
Fun fact of the day, Goku and Vegeta, they're pretty fucking known in Dragon Ball.
you've got chocolate in my peanut butter moment.
If you mean am I superior to you in every way, then yes.
Number 12, Goku's first death, Dragon Ball Z.
Kakarot, you're a fool!
Lol.
How do you expect to dodge that beam and hold me at the same time?
Goku is willing to take Piccolo's special beam cannon too, if it means stopping Raditz and saving the world.
Special beam cannon, fire!
Longtime viewers lamented Goku's death, while everyone who started with DBZ was shocked that the apparent hero dies in the first few episodes, and neither group is likely to forget.
Is them Elon has laws? Nah. That's funny. Nah, this is facts.
Number 11, Goku goes
That is gonna get a lot of people pissed the fuck off.
Super Saiyan.
This is why I love Law. Law like me for real. I'll look you all dead in the face and I'll tell you the truth. You niggas, you ain't ready for the truth. You want to be hype beast and you want this to be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It ain't even top 10.
3, Dragon Ball Z.
And this, what's he doing? Is to go even further beyond!
There are a lot of great transformation scenes, but this one managed to go even further beyond our expectations.
I'm sorry that took so much longer than the others, but I haven't had much occasion to practice this one. This is what I call a Super Saiyan 3.
Ranked 11.
Number 10, Goku.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and that'll do it. Let me tell you something now. I know Dragon Ball fans at this point. You can say I don't know Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Delilah, Dragon Ball Abridged. Lakers of... Bro, I'm not funny. But jokes aside, I'm telling you, I know Dragon Ball fans at this point. And let me tell you something now. What I've noticed a pattern that pisses the fuck off of Dragon Ball fans, a lot of them, you give them a list, you take one hype-ass Z moment, one nostalgic-ass hype-ass Z moment, just put anything in original Dragon Ball higher than it. It worked every time. The OG disrespect pissed me. Bro, I'm telling you, every single time, I'm telling you, if you are either an aspiring content creator, a major Dragon Ball fan that's in the community, whatever the case may be, make a list and meticulously put a hype-ass, nostalgic-ass Z moment right below something in original Dragon Ball. Works every time. Works every time.
Defeats King Piccolo.
Works every time.
Dragon Ball.
Every time.
I will never stop until I've defeated you.
Arguably
Being
the
said, do I agree with this one? Law.
strongest foe that Goku faces
Law.
as
Of
a
course I do.
child is King
Law.
Piccolo. The vile Namekian battles the young fighter as his previous opponent Tien Shenhan watches.
I have you now!
Piccolo resorts to taking Tien hostage. This allows him to break or injure nearly all of Goku's limbs. We say nearly because Goku's right arm remains unharmed. King Piccolo
Yet again, why I think Demon King Piccolo is a fucking idiot.
is confident in his victory, but Goku manages to propel himself using a Kamehameha to punch
He's so
straight
fucking
through his
stupid.
opponents.
It's time for your terror to end!
Not only is this a brutal and creative finish, but this moment also marks the birth of Goku's rival and later ally, Piccolo Jr. Number 9, Father-Son Kamehameha. Dragon
Oh, yeah. I fuck with the law because these niggas do this shit unapologetically be them. They speak their fucking truth. Tell the law like it is, nigga.
Dragon Ball Z. Speaking of finishing moves, DBZ has its fair share of
9 isn't crazy? There you go, Draco. There you go, Draco. There you go, Draco. You learning, nigga. You learning, nigga. The law is never wrong, nigga.
In the finale of the Cell Saga, Gohan is engaged in a beam struggle against
I don't think I'm a hater, but maybe I am. That nigga's in the pack, bruh. Holy shit.
Anytime multiple characters do a Kamehameha is cool, but the fact that one of them is a ghost and it's done to defeat a big bad as Cell ensured that fans would never forget it.
Now's your chance!
Unleash your power!
It left us hungry for more. Enough to eat a horse, in fact. Number 8, Goku's Goodbye, Dragon Ball GT.
Oh, hey man, a GT moment right above father-son, that's a risky move. What y'all doing with that?
Look, GT gets a lot of flack, but we'll give it this. It knew how to do an ending.
I have more crazy relatives than I'll ever know what to do with, and they're all heroes.
See how she was easily far less annoying, old as fuck? But you taught her back up and she pisses me off.
The future, after all the other Dragon Warriors or Z Fighters have passed on, we see Goku's granddaughter Pan at a tournament. She spots her grandfather in the crowd, and while she loses him, we follow Goku as flashbacks from throughout the Dragon Ball franchise play.
Grandpa?
Never mind. Like a moth to a fucking flame, bro. Like a moth to a fucking flame. There's no way. There is genuinely no way. there is no fucking way. There is a dead ass no way. I'm not bullshitting you, yo. I'm not bullshitting y'all, bro. There is no fucking way that she found a way in a 5-second difference in an edited Watch Mojo video to over 50 fucking years to just find a way to say grandpa, bro.
Let me through, please.
After seeing how far we've come, the narrator assures us that should the world need him again, Goku will return.
Grandpa?
The dub even has Goku signing off himself as he flies away on Nimbus, power pole in hand. The franchise has come full circle. While we did meet again, we couldn't hope for a more fitting ending than this one.
Till we meet again, guys!
Number 7, the first Kamehameha, Dragon Ball. In the annals of anime attacks,
put that shit over
the Kamehameha,
the first Kamehameha over the father-son Kamehameha. Yeah, do that. Push the agenda.
is among the most iconic, which is why its debut all the way back in Dragon Ball remains close to fans' hearts. Goku and company call on Master Roshi to put out a fire on Fire Mountain.
Now watch this. It's the Master's Kamehameha wave.
While the old man appears doddering and incapable at first, Roshi soon bulks up and lets loose his famous beam attack, putting out the fire and destroying the mountain. Goku is quite impressed and decides to try it out for himself, managing it easily, and the rest is history. Number 6.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Gohan versus Trunks fans. Gohan versus Trunks fans. That's all we needed. That's all I needed. Gohan versus Trunks fans. That is all I fucking needed. Father-son Kamehameha versus Trunks slicing Frieza. Chat which one you taking. Chat which one you taking. Oh yeah, Trunks slicing up Frieza or the father-son Kamehameha.
Trunks slices Frieza. Dragon Ball Z.
You're about to find out what it's like to fight a real Super Saiyan. And I'm not talking about Goku.
The introduction of Trunks into the series is among the most impactful and memorable in the show. Frieza has arrived on...
Side note, like I said, this moment is really fucking cool. Like, it almost got Trunks on the list by itself.
Earth, his dad in tow, and seemingly stronger with his cyborg modifications. But then Trunks shows up, a mysterious youth with a sword. Not only that, but he's Super Saiyan as well.
Excuse me, is this yours?
How did you just flip-flop? How did you just change the voice? like you used the other one, but then you just said, nah, never mind. Or farming. Or farming, sorry.
After tanking a massive attack from Frieza, Trunks tosses an overly dramatic shot at the Space Emperor, only to surprise him from behind with his sword.
Hey, Frieza! Huh?
You missed.
Watching Trunks turn the franchise's biggest villain to this point into mincemeat instantly made an impression. It also made fans everywhere immediately label him as one of the coolest characters ever. Number 5. Vegeta's Sacrifice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now we've evolved past the Gohan and Trunk fans, and now let's start pissing off the Vegeta ones. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's in the 5. How many more above it? Not how many more above it, but what's above it?
Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta is a character defined by his pride.
This is a lot of Vegeta
After
fans,
once again
number 1.
turning to
Let's see what's
evil
above it.
in his attempt to surpass Goku, Vegeta finally returns to his senses during the battle with Majin Buu. He bids farewell to his son, Trunks, even knocking him out
Bro,
to
I
prevent
swear I
him.
don't hate Trunks, bro, but they are highlighting the funniest fucking moments of him taking like, yo, why are they so adamant in showing the biggest L's Trunks takes in the series, bro?
him from fighting. Even Piccolo
What the
telling
fuck,
Vegeta
bruh?
he'll go
You said
to
they skip
hell
Goten?
isn't enough to deter him.
You, on
They
the other
skip
hand, have
Goten,
spent
bro.
your life in pursuit of your own selfish desires. You've caused too much pain. When you die, you will not receive the same reward.
Yeah,
Oh well,
you're going to hell.
so be it.
Yeah.
With one last blast, the Prince of All Saiyans makes one final atonement in death in his attempt to kill Buu.
Trunks, Bulma, I do this for you. And yes, even for you, Kakarot.
Type
This
shit.
may not be the end for Vegeta, but it does mark a major turning point for his character, at last becoming a proper hero. Even the narrator came back to pay respects.
And so, one of the Earth's greatest warriors has vanished in a blinding flash of light.
This nigga been saying next time on Dragon Ball Z the entire time. That was kind of glazed, but I hear it.
Having made the ultimate sacrifice for the sake of his loved ones. His name was Vegeta, a proud Saiyan prince.
Loser!
Number 4, Goku and Vegeta's Beam Clash.
Oh, it ain't in the 3. There's 3 better left. There's 3 better moments, buddy.
Dragon Ball
There's
Z.
3 better moments,
There are beam
buddy.
struggles, and then there's this.
There's 3
Vegeta
better
and Goku's
moments,
first
buddy.
battle is loaded with iconic moments, but this is easily the one everybody thinks of first. Goku goes all out with Kaioken, which puts his body on the line, managing to overwhelm Vegeta.
Yo, you see what I'm saying, bro? Okay, maybe now you realize it's not just Trunks, bro. Why are you showing this nigga Vegeta? Why are you showing
This shouldn't be happening. I don't understand.
nigga
I
writhing
am a
in
super
pain.
elite. Now we sealed his fate. This planet is history. I'll destroy everything. Everything. Do you hear me, Kakarot?
Insulted that a lower
Nigga
class
turned to
foe
the
has
cold
injured
side of
him,
the pillow.
Vegeta decides to blow up the planet with his Gallic gun. With no other option, Goku fires a Kamehameha to meet it.
Gallic gun!
fire?
Oh no! If I knew this was going to happen, I would have eaten more pizza and ice cream.
What kind of pizza? Because I don't like Litos. Oh, maybe that's a DMV thing. I don't like Little Caesars. Some of my Chattertrons from a couple years ago tried to hype beast me, gaslight me into fucking with Little Caesars. I was like, I don't like Little Caesars. I don't like Little Caesars. But you know what? Controversial? A Pizza Hut dinner box ain't never done me wrong. I ain't never gone wrong with a Pizza Hut dinner box. It's never done me dirty. Never. Never did me wrong. Not saying it's number
Goku
one,
pushes his
but it ain't done
Kaioken
me
even
wrong.
further to come out on top, in this exchange at least. The image of their two attacks meeting is burned into Dragon Ball fans' brains, like Vegeta's anger at Goku.
The Kaioken!
No!
Yes.
Goku!
Yes.
Time
Now kill him. Because he should have died here. Eviscerate him. He's dead. Bye, Prince.
Number 3, Gohan's Super Saiyan 2 transformation.
There you go, Gohan fans. Gohan fans, you made the list, man.
Dragon Ball Z. New transformations always make a big splash. Gohan's battle against Cell looks dire as he's thrown against the cyborg Bugman with little preamble. And when Cell unleashes his brood of Cell Juniors against Gohan's friends, the young fighter can only watch.
Please, drop your restraints. Protect the life I loved. You have the strength. My scanners...
I've always wondered, what if Gohan said no and punted 16 to... You know, that just be my intrusive thoughts sometimes, chat. I ain't just gonna lie. Like, y'all don't want me to do a Dragon Ball Z abridged. I'ma have some bullshit going on.
Sensed it. Just...
I'd make Gohan like a really selfish fucking character that thinks everyone around him is fucking stupid, including 16. So he just like kick his head away, but transform because he really thinks everyone is gaslighting him and he's pissed off about it.
Let it go.
An emotional speech from Android 16, hoping to inspire Gohan, takes a dark turn as Cell stomps on the cybernetic man's head, killing 16. Turns out that was enough to push Gohan over the edge.
I won't watch this anymore!
With a haunting cry and plenty of tears, Gohan reaches Super Saiyan 2. With the crackle of lightning and the drying of tears, we know that the son has surpassed the father,
so fucking hard.
for the moment at least. Number 2, Ultra Instinct.
Uh-oh. Bet a lot of y'all weren't expecting Dragon Ball Super to sneak up here. Uh-oh. What y'all gonna do with that?
Dragon Ball Super, gonna do with that? The Tournament of Power has plenty of hype moments.
What y'all gonna do with that?
The one that literally broke the internet was this one. Seriously, multiple streaming sites went down.
Goku's done it, hasn't he? He's finally achieved it. Yes.
During Goku's fight with Jiren, our hero is on the cusp of mastering Ultra Instinct, a technique that allows him to dodge attacks effortlessly. It's the whole attacking back part that Goku struggles with.
Yeah, this is
But as Jiren aims to wring Goku out,
which is
the
fine.
Saiyan fighter's power continues.
Which is fine. I will say this to give a take. Ultra Instinct Omen is my favorite form of the two. In Ultra Instinct, Omen's debut is obviously like the more shocking value one. But which form in its 30 seconds of fame did cooler shit? I mean, it's a glowing white Goku doing crazy, like, it was this one.
Used to rise, and he eventually starts hitting back with his aura and hair taking on a divinely shimmering light.
This is the true power, complete in all its majesty.
As far as modern Dragon Ball goes, it doesn't get much more hype than this. That's why we have to go back.
This is autonomous.
Like that nigga held Jiren's that nigga held Jiren's ultimate attack in his hand and then just said type shit. Kefla Kamehameha, but you didn't listen to what I said, gang. I said in the debut of the form, what did cooler shit? The debut of the form, you just seen Goku's first dodge hack, and then he just like boxes Jiren, then he like walks through an aura farms, the little topos, Justice Flash, and all that other shit. All that's fine and dandy. This nigga literally was at the bottom of the fucking tournament, blitzed up, held the jump, said, then proceeds to no look. Speed blitz the camera to Jiren about 4 times straight, stands there like this, glowing white. You don't even see his fucking face. Jiren's over here having seizures and then gets the fuck back. Again, I think that's pretty fair to say. This debut was better than the other debut. Now, if you think Omen does cooler shit overall, I'm not even going to necessarily debate that because you do got the skateboard Kamea player. You do got the, I ain't gonna lie, you probably lose that debate though. Cause yeah, you are a skate park merchant. Yeah, you're a skate park merchant. I would say dodging the Kefla attacks prior to the skate park is a part of the skate park merchant. Versus MUI comes through, does skate park shit, has the attack, has that one rage moment to Jiren. Then he has that moment where like he jumps on the rocks too, when animation just took a major uptick and he's like has Kamea player little Rasengan's and he's just jumping on the rocks and shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think this form does cooler shit. If you had the manga, if you had the manga, it's not a conversation. But yeah, this form does cooler shit, but I like Owen more.
1. Goku goes Super Saiyan.
It's one of them things where the law saw a lemon on the ground. They said, hey, gang, we're a lemonade stand.
Dragon Ball Z. When it comes to anime transformations, Super Saiyan is arguably the most iconic of all.
What are we gonna do?
And the debut rocked the Dragon Ball fandom and is still making waves decades later. Goku and company believe they finally defeated Frieza.
If you think that your little friends can escape me, you're sadly mistaken.
Unfortunately,
overhyped. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I'm not even trying to single you out just because I'm trying to single you out. But you know what's crazy? Any moment I've ever thought it is overhyped, I rewatch the scene, rewatch everything prior to and after it, and I'm like, oh no. like dead ass. Anytime I'm like, yo, yeah, Super Saiyan might be dragged a little bit. I rewatched the entirety of it, not just this scene. If you just Google Super Saiyan on YouTube, yeah, sure, you might think it's a little overrated because it's essentially boom, Krillin blows up, transform, grabs Frieza's hand, that's it. But if you watch like everything, like not even the entire fight, if you start from the Spirit Bomb and then watch until the end of the arc, nah, that shit ain't no fight. That shit kind of cinema. I did too. It overhyped to me. Yeah. If you watch it on YouTube and you watch it in the 4-minute, 3-minute TikTok format, I could see that, but you gotta watch the whole thing, man. Because anytime you just rewatch the Namek arc, ain't nothing about that form of hype. That shit is crazy. That's a fight, not a moment. Well, first of all caps is crazy, gang. Take a chill. And 2, again, we're just talking about the moment of transforming into Super Saiyan. I'm saying when you add the context of what happened prior to it, that makes that moment matter more, especially given the effects of said moment. Both of those things matter to me. Not necessarily that I'm saying, okay, well, the best arc is going to be peak, but take, for example, I'm not going to let you destroy my world. The scream of Sean Schimmel isn't doloing that movie moment for me. It's the fact that, hey, gang, nobody can beat Beerus. Why the fuck is he back in base form? Why is he actually combating Beerus? Oh my God, he tagged him for the first time, runs into some rubble. I'm not gonna let you destroy my world. The build up to the scene matters, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Wrong. The evil tyrant
let
reappears
alone
and kills
the aftermath
Krillin.
of the scenes immediately.
Stop this!
Help me!
The
UI
death of his
better. I'm not mad at that. Now, I feel like now everybody's just trying to farm a hot take against Super Saiyan, and that one you're not getting me, because I go back and forth on Ultra Instinct and Super Saiyan all the time.
Best friend sends Goku into a rage so great that his power skyrockets. The weather changes and his hair turns golden.
It's just literally... It's like... Ultra Instinct...
Frieza
I could sit. We don't need you to retell the Super Saiyan, buddy. You could genuinely sit there and I could easily make an argument that Ultra Instinct is the most thought out thing Dragon Ball has ever done. So yeah, no, it's not true. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying you can do it. Therefore, if someone were to sit there and say, "Oh, Ultra Instinct is better than Super Saiyan," that's like 2 out of 10 rage bait, because not rage bait. Ultra Instinct and Super Saiyan are pretty much like coin flip to me. Super Saiyan 2 is the most thought out. Nah. Not the most thought out. You could argue it's the most fleshed out in the sense of like given the most attention, like given the most time to be birthed. But in terms of like concept, in terms of like impact on a series, nah. It's just, I know that didn't sound like that made sense, but put it this way. Super Saiyan had a mysterious aura to it alongside a fable that this crazy ass nigga named Vegeta was talking about the entire time. Ultra Instinct had foreshadowing since the mid days of Super. Super Saiyan 2 is perfect for the character of Gohan in the sense of that level of, and it ties Gohan's story perfectly. But if I want to sit there and talk about like the transformation being thought out of, it was pretty elementary that Super Saiyan 2 was going to happen when everybody was like, hey gang, we need to ascend Super Saiyan. You know what I mean? Like ascending, I'm not trying to poo-poo on it because I just don't think it's in the conversation. But it's great for fucking Gohan's character. I just don't think it's great for the buildup of its own uniqueness and transformation. I know that sounds fucking stupid. I'm not wording that right because it's 3 a.m, but I promise you, maybe if I had like 30% more sleep in me, type shit. I did say specifically for Gohan. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Like for Gohan, it's fucking brilliant because you foreshadow the rage boost since, you know, leave my daddy alone. Since episode like what, 3, 4, 5? But the transformation of Super Saiyan 2, I mean, you told me ever since Goku touched down and androids would kill him that you need to ascend past Super Saiyan. It was like, oh shit, what are they gonna do? Super Saiyan 2. Type shit. Great Ape is insanely thought out. Yeah, Great Ape is up there. Great Ape's up there. It just doesn't have the aura. It's not as cool, and that's fine. That's why it's not in this conversation. Great Ape's not as cool as Super Saiyan. I think that's a fair thing to say. We ain't got to be too smart for the room. Anyway, those were the top 20 Dragon Ball moments according to Law. If you want my personal list, comment it below. Take care, stay blessed, and bye.